All right. Yesterday, we had a surprising finish of the blueprints, or at least the finish of the main plot of the blueprints, or at least the original main goal. There's still a bunch of other side goals and bits of story to figure out. And I did actually play a little bit of it today on my own without streaming it. And I ended up finding something that honestly I have no idea what the hell they were thinking. I found a room called a gallery that had a bunch of paintings, and it wanted me to figure out the word that the painting was trying to convey to me. And I've got to say, I have no fucking clue what it wanted. In fact, I had no clue what it wanted so bad, I literally did, in fact, look it up. And after knowing what the answer was supposed to be, there was no way in hell I was ever going to get those answers unless there were somehow clues scattered around the rest of the house. Not a goddamn chance I was ever going to solve those clues. And it ended up leading to a key that to get to room 8, which I did end up finding and spent another half hour plus working on a goddamn puzzle. However, I did solve that one and I got a new trophy. And that was literally like 2 hours today. Was me stumbling through one review of the house, sitting there on the gallery puzzle going, what the fuck does this even want from me? Finding out what the answer was, realizing there's no way in hell I ever would have gotten this, and then got to the next puzzle and got really also fucking lost with what I had to do in that one. Maybe I'll talk about it later on the next stream or whatever, Blueprints, which there will be a few more bits of Blueprints, but for all intents and purposes, anything from Blueprints from now on will be post-game, just like a little bit of post-game of Etrian Odyssey that I will stream a little bit in a couple days. But we're taking a small break from both of those since each of those were multi-week projects. Or I guess maybe not really for Blueprints. Blueprints was what, 5 streams or so? I think I ended up doing it every single day, starting on like Sunday. I don't know if I started it Saturday. No, it must have been Sunday. But anyway, we're taking a small break from all of that. There's been a game that's been in my Steam library for a while now. And it's called Monster Crown. And my assumption is, from the little bit I saw, I don't know where I got this from. It might have been in a Humble Bundle. But there is a sequel to this game that came out. And I wish listed the sequel to this game. Because, once again, it ended up looking a bit like Pokemon, like Game Boy Color Pokemon. So I went, you know what? I have the original. I wish listed the sequel to this. And I have the first game here. Which, like I said, I don't know where I got it from, but I do have it. So I'm going to stream the first one, and if I like it, fuck it, I'll buy the second one. But let's see. I don't honestly know what the game will be like, but assumably it will be like a Pokélike. So I'm in. Now, normally when I've been doing Pokemon, I've been doing Nuzlockes. I don't know if a Nuzlocke will work in here, but this is also a brand new experience, so I really don't want to lock myself, ironically, into a Nuzlocke. So this will probably just be like a normal playthrough. Maybe not as interesting because of that, but I mean, hey, I kind of want to experience what this is like. Oh, and it went from full screen to not full screen. All right, I'll readjust as need be. Hopefully it goes back to full screen. Also, God, I love the bit music. You going to keep loading, or what are we doing here? Is the loading screen for fun, or are you compiling shaders or something like that? Which would be hilarious. Every single pixel needs to be compiled. Okay, well this is a... this is a nostalgic kind of opening. Alright, I'll resize this in a moment, but let's go to settings. Party EXP on? Is the game balanced around for this? Supposed to experience gained during battles or scouting across the entire team. Is this... You know what? Let's just turn it off and see how the game feels with it off. Soft reset. Language English, button map. Okay. So it doesn't look like this is going to resize anytime soon. So I guess I will. Am I allowed to stretch? No, I am not allowed to stretch. Okay. So I guess I will. You know what? Probably window game this, right? Instead of stretching out the full screen and having to stretch out the next game. So we'll hit up Monster Crown, and we'll just stretch the window one, because the window one always needs to stretch no matter what. There we go. So I assume that's continue. So new game. What is your name? Name is Port. Now, normally I go biker when I do my Nuzlocke, but let's go with Port. What's your name, Port? Which best suits you? What do you look like? Navigate left to right to change. Hey, look, Ma, I'm Luffy. Honestly, I do still have my long hair, so probably kind of like this. What color would you like? Navigate left to right to change. Oh. That's neat. You know what? That's a pretty good shade of colors. "8 years ago. Port, camping like this is a lot of fun, isn't it? It's important to remember, though, that the wilds can be very dangerous. Luckily for us, we're only a few minutes from home, and we've got our pal, Tidon here. It's important to remember that these lands are home to monsters of all shapes and sizes. So whenever you're out on the wilderness, you have to be extra careful. A monster to protect yourself, a map to find your way. Only a fool would travel without protection." That's how I got you in the end, isn't it, son? Port, let me tell you a bit about the difference between man and monster. Unlike humans, monsters have stats. Monsters pursue their own wild goals, without much care for humans. However, mankind is resourceful. Many years ago, divine symbols were discovered that, when printed on a scroll, allow a monster and man to form a pact that offers benefits to both. Mankind's intelligence and ability to travel allow their companion monsters to face a variety of challenges and grow stronger, while the strength of a monster offers protection and power. But don't forget, Port. That your mom's an evil monster-controlling bitch. Seeking power above all else can come at a price none of us are prepared to pay. Press start to open the menu, save your progress, and change options. Alright, let's see. Settings. Party EXP. System. Here we go. System display. HD clock. HUD inventory. Resolution. I can at least make that a bit bigger for myself. There you go. That's a decent size for the screen. There we go. I think that fits pretty well. Oh, yeah, I gotta click back in. That's why it's not moving anymore. Sound. Alright, so... Oh, that's the music at its lowest volume? Okay. Okay, so if that ends up just being too high, I might actually have to move this down a bit if I can't move the volume any lower. I'll have to remember to move it back after a different game or not. That should be decent enough. Hopefully that's not too overpowering with the sound. But I literally cannot lower it anymore without it just being off. God, it's one of those games. I don't know why some games just have poor sound controls. Difficulty easy mode. Oh, there's actually a permadeath in here. Uncapped power. I don't know what. Easy mode. Hard. So, okay. I think the best way to do this is, since this is my first time and I don't know exactly how the game is played or what there is, I don't, like, one of the reasons why I do Nuzlocke when I play Pokemon games currently is because I've already beaten the game, and what makes the game interesting is the fact that I'm locked into certain Pokemon, but since I don't know any of the things that are in this game and this is still brand new, what I think I'll do is I'll put this on hard mode, but I'm going to keep permadeath off. That way if I die, oh well, I'll just keep playing. That way I can still like catch a bunch of different Pokemon in there. Although I guess that's technically not in the rules, it just says permadeath is on. Not that I can't catch more. So I guess what I would change is I could just catch as many as I want, but permadeath is on. Would I leave it on just normal mode then? Oh, there is a normal. Oh, easy's in the middle, then there's a hard, then there's a normal. Okay. Okay. What we'll do is I guess I'll do normal, permadeath on, uncapped power. I'm not sure what that means. Does that mean there's no maximum level? Or is there like, you can only get above a certain level? I don't know. We'll just put it at this. Since like I said, I have no idea. Fun. Random starter, random palette, randomizer. Okay, the fact that all this in here just makes me kind of happy because that means later on I can do randomized Nuzlocke of this game. Okay, that's... Oh man, everything I want a literal Pokemon game to have, this puts in there. That's pretty sick. Alright, we'll keep those settings. So I do have to remember I did turn permadeath on, so things can and will die. Save, eggs, cards. Unlocked my card collection. Navigate through your card collection to select a card to examine it. Cards can be mystifying. Sometimes when you gaze into them, you can feel as if you entered another world. If you fail in the dream, you'll lose the card, but if you succeed, you get to keep anything you find along the way, and the card will become holographic. Be sure to show off your collection if you collect many holographic cards. Interesting. Settings, tutorial. Well, we'll figure out... Nope, I don't want to quit. No. Anything want to work now? It was working a second ago. Uh-oh. Did it freeze? What's going on? Alright, let me just turn it off and we'll turn it back on again. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, just kind of broke there. Let's try that again. And it instantly resizes itself again. Okay. Ugh. Alright, so hopefully this is something that doesn't just keep happening. Also, why does the load up of this game take forever? Very weird. But I haven't even begun to play it yet. So hopefully this kind of thing where it just stops working doesn't become the norm. Nope, I gotta start a whole new game again. Alright, let's try this again. Let's speedrun it. It's port. There we go. Also, once we get back to settings, hopefully it doesn't brick it when I resize everything. Just imagine all the jokes I said the first time. We're saying them again this time. Alright, come on. Let me get back to the settings. Alright, first we're going to save, just in case it does break. Then we're going back to settings. Party EXP will be off. Display. Get that bigger. That matches what we had. Sound is already changed. Normal permadeath on. Okay. And then we'll save again. Okay, cool. Now we can actually get to the game. Don't know what broke it before, but hopefully now it stays unbroken. There you go. And the people had been through enough. Together they rose to tear down the old world and built it anew. Good morning, Port. Are you rested up for the day? Why don't you go outside and see what your father wants? A map of Crown Island with a bright marking at each peak. Mom said this day was put up. Said the day this was put up was the second proudest day of their lives. It's a shelf of very old books. Oh, wait. There's screen I can wander off of? What? That's odd. There's part of the game I can't see? What? This isn't like cut off on your guys' end. This is cut off on my end. I literally have the entire viewing screen being streamed right now. Everything that you see, I see. Wild. Okay. Poor Awar. Did Mom finally wake you up? Hope you're rested up. We need to clear that new field to the southwest and start laying seed. If we don't do it this week, the crops won't have the time to grow by harvest. Go to the field, pick up pumpkins, and feed them to Tidon. Or you can crush them with beef. Afterwards, come back and let me know you got it done. So we've got some kind of bugs flying. Let's see, are the chicken also monsters? They are. It's a domesticated monster. Kookadle-doo. First pumpkin harvested. Use A repeatedly to free the tiny blue defeat the tiny blue dino Tidon. Alternatively, you can drop to crush them with B. When out in the field, tell your monster to sit with Y and feed it fruit to restore health. Field cleared. Got it done? Great. Now that we've cleared the field, we need some good raw forest prepared for planting. We'll use a cart to soften it up, but that's no job for humans. We're going to need a real tough monster to get it done properly. So, Port, do you think you can handle being a monster tamer? Yes? Great. Enemy mass rodent. Welcome to Monster Battle. Let me show you around. This here is the health bar. It reaches 0, it's all over. This is where you can choose actions. So let's attack. As you can tell by the blue shield, to the right of its name, Rodisk is the will type. Definitely, okay. That means he's weak to relentless type attacks. Swipe is a relentless type attack, so use swipe. Body tackle, a tackle that slams the foe. Okay, so that's, who knows, this is considered relentless, okay. Type advantage boost, enemy use swipe. Now that's some serious damage. From here you could finish him. Or you could use the offer option to offer a pact to Rodask, and ask him not to be on your team. Go on, try to recruit him. Offer, normal pact, time 5. So you literally offering him enemy Rodask accepted. This is a game that came out a while ago called Monster Crown. And apparently, the sequel just came out, so I wish-listed the sequel, and I had this game already, so I wanted to give this a look-see to see what it was like, to see if I even wanted to get the second one. Wow, you must have really impressed it with that attack. Ideally, you want to be a few levels higher than them. Now that you've got a grasp for the basics, you've got a mission for you. You're a natural. First off, a monster will want nothing to do with someone like you, not unless you have something to give it. In return, monsters vie for power, territory, food. That's just scraping the surface. You're going to need some packs to convince them to join you. They'll understand it well enough to either accept or decline. From there, you'll either have them join you or, well, why don't you just give it a try? I'll let you borrow my Tidon. Just be careful with him. He's got a nasty bite and he's not quite as tame as he could be. Got Tidon. Go out on the road and find me the biggest, toughest Primogon you can to plow those fields. If you tame anything else, you'll have to release it. Remember, this monster is for the farm. You won't be able to take anything you tame right now on your adventure. Okay. So we've got Tidon, and the other thing we just caught was just the tutorial. So, body tackle. A full body hits the foe. And we're going to have to learn what these typings technically mean. Is this what he wanted me to get? Enemy Laz. No, this is not what he wanted me to get. Laz reanimated. Escape, forfeit, switch, attack. X looks like it's items. Y is for forfeit. Left bumper. I don't know what that did. Failed to infect. Type advantage boost. Alright. Well, time to wipe right now. Cheeton was hurt by infection. Okay, well, if I die here, it's game over because it's permadeath, so. Are we still infected? Okay, I'm low on health, so what do I do now? Do we back to the house and rest up? Do I need to get more pumpkins to feed him? I don't. Yeah, I have no idea what these symbols are. Okay. Dad's still finishing up this barn inside. Well, unless I heal up, this is going to be a very short... There we go. Classic rest in the bed. Alright, I assume that's what we were trying to make a pact with? There we go, the Primagon. Primagon Wild's Will. Alright, so it already taught us we need to use swipe against that. Type advantage boost, body tackle. And then we offer a pact. Monster scoffed at the pact. Primagon accepted. Okay, and there's a pumpkin that I assume we would pick up and feed it, and that heals? Yeah, back to full health. Alright. The game didn't lie to me. Wow, you had a big, strong one. Great job, Port. Well, I've got a little surprise for you since you did a great job today. Last week, when I made that trip to Charity Kingdom, I brought you a comic book. Why don't you take a break for now? Maybe give it a read. Oh, don't forget to check the back cover. There's something there I want you to see. The comic is interesting and enjoyable, but it's not the first issue, so the story is hard to follow. And on the back cover, you find a personality quiz. Answer these questions and mail them in with one goal to win your very own monster. Question 1. You're participating in a 5K race. What do you do? Strive to win. Never give up. Trip up your rival. Set up dangerous traps. Yeah, but that leads to blasting off again, and we don't like that here. Ditch the race. Just leave. Never give up. I at least want to finish the race. Question 2. When it comes to music, you prefer thrash metal, hard rock, classical, dance, punk. Thrash is good. Hard rock is also good. Let's go thrash. For a hobby, you prefer playing mind games, getting into fights, playing chess, exercising, playing pranks. None of these. None of these? None of these. I'll say playing chess is playing games, because chess is a game, and I do that, yes. Time to mail it in and see what happens. 1 week later. I just ordered a mail order monster. Let's see what I got. You won't believe what happens to it in 500 days. Port, it's time to wake. Oh, good morning. What's with the expression? Oh, today is... You're expecting to get a monster in the mail, aren't you? I wish you would have asked me before you sent that in. It sounds awful lot like a scam. Don't feel bad, Port. We all fall for these things at times.
When I was a girl, I sent money to a sweepstakes for x-ray glasses, but they never came. Now, why don't you see if your father...
Knock, knock, knock. Port, you better hurry on out here. I don't think this cage is gonna hold much longer.
Yes, you, young boy. You sure that port is old enough to handle this?
Of course. Port's already 14. That's plenty old enough.
Well, it came with the appropriate paperwork, I suppose. Just sign here and tick off the type of monster next to it for records. Okay.
Ambigu is recommended for you. Press the up and down keys to pick. Hooclaw. Type malicious. Ambigu is recommended for you? Oh, it's... Okay, so my choices are Hooclaw, who is malicious, Canine, who's a brute, Darwall, which is a will type, and Dracoil, which is relentless. Oh, and then... Oh, Ambigu. That's the one it said for me. Okay. Ambigu is recommended for you. Press up and down keys to pick. Okay. Well, who am I to disagree with what the game wanted? I shall take Cthulhu. Are you sure this is the monster for you? Yes, sure.
Oh, look at this little one. It must be at a first level.
I've never seen one like this before. I can't tell what type it is. Unstable? Brute?
No, it's definitely relentless.
Well, Port, you're off the hook for farming today. Why don't you spend some time training your new monster and seeing how it grows? Go fight some of the monsters outside the farm and come talk to me when your new buddy here is a bit stronger. I might have a job for a young tamer who shows some potential. Raise your monster a level to convince Dad you're ready for a real-life tamer. Party experience share is currently on and will split your experience across all party members if you tame more. Actually, I turned that off. Monster, feel free to toggle it on or off in the settings at any time. Okay. Hello, Ambigu. Smother and slime wrap. I don't... Whatever this means. Is this like its stat growth rates? I have no idea what any of this means. Cruelly smothers the foe, also decreases their speed by 5%. It's got a power of 6, and I don't know what type that is. Slime sap. Prehensile slime slaps the... slime slap. Prehensile slime slaps the foe. Drops foe resistance by 10%. So that has like a blade next to it. That's like an energy? I don't know what the fuck any of this means. Alright. Here, I'm gonna do this then. We're gonna save. And I'm gonna go to tutorial. Synergies. Once you've learned the basics of monster battle, you can begin using more advanced strategies. One such strategy is monster synergy. Expert coordinating a powerful team of monsters to swap out and specialize in the heat of battle will build your energy bar. Defending will build synergy as well. Attacking when synergy is built up will cause it to unleash, multiplying the power of your attacks and adding interesting side effects. While the full abilities of synergy are not yet known, one thing is clear. Having your monster knocked out will cause you to lose all built-up synergy. It'll cause it to die, actually. Use care when building synergy and add a new dimension to monster battles. I might have to turn permadeath off since I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. And some of this stuff is not as easy to parse. Like, I can... It looks like I'm swapping stats, and I don't know, is this growth rate of the stat? I guess? Like, is there a way to... I want to see, like, the stats of the Pokemon, right? Or its typing? Interesting. You know what? I might have to just... I'm not... I have no idea what the fuck is going on. I'm not permadeathing. Well, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I don't feel like restarting this constantly again and again and again. That Rodas, the first monster you ever tamed. It's very athletic. Enemy Sacred. It is the shield thing and the... No, left button is defend. Okay, so you have a flat defense ability you can use. That thing is, what was it, tenacious or something like that? Oh, it's okay. So assumably, since this has the giant burning engine at the bottom, it means this has the type advantage, right? Yes, advantage boost. Okay. And it was not very effective with its attack. Type advantage boost. Okay, so it does show you if a thing is super effective or not. But I gotta know if it's super effective against me. So, smother. So, purple is good against green. Okay, these monsters are just spawning out of nowhere and running right into me. Okay, nothing I have is super effective, so I guess I'll... Assumably also none of it's not very effective. So we'll slime it to get its resistance down. Ambigu grew to level 6. Okay, so attack, defense, something, resistance, speed, and health. I'm guessing. So it's probably attack, defense, special attack, resistance, speed, and health. Probably a good way of reading those. What was that? Like an explosive exploded on the road? Oh shit, I'm almost dead. No! I was feeding it. Alright, raise it to the next level like my dad wanted, but I don't trust being only one level higher. Even with permadeath off. Okay, it's kind of weird with enemies just kind of spawning out of nowhere and running away from them. Alright, so it's been poisoning me. Was that just a higher level, or is it because I had the advantage? I got more experience from it? Interesting. Uh-oh. Yeah. That... How much health did I have? Did I have 7? Will I actually survive this? You know what? Fuck it. Let's figure it out. Oh, I didn't do enough damage. Oh, and now I died. Okay, rip. No, only option was to flee in fear. Okay. So is that at full HP again? Did I lose anything? If I had permadeath on, that would have been dead. Death. Okay, so Slime Sap is a special attack, and that's a physical attack. That's why Slime Sap is doing so much damage. Okay. Wow, that monster's already getting tougher. Now, Port, are you aware how to trade relationships work? We have to maintain a good standing with other towns to get access to things we need. Food, oil, that sort of thing. Their economics aside, it's customary to give gifts to the king to show goodwill. We're pretty far from all 3 kingdoms, but I'd like to get into the good books of the closest one. At least, I'd like you to be the one to deliver the gift. On the way home last week, I stopped in with an old friend of mine. He's a fisherman, and he offered me a beautiful pearl he found away at sea. Take a look at it, won't you? I'd like you to take this to Humanism Kingdom and deliver it directly to King Tenna. I just know I'll make a good inspiration. He'll make you a big shot any day now. Along the way, it'll be a great opportunity for you to train your monster and find new ones to tame. I love TV! I know it's scary leaving home. I wouldn't ask you to if you didn't think you could handle it. Your mom and I will always be here for you if you get hurt. You're showing quite a bit of talent as a tamer, and I know that's what you've always wanted to do. It'll be fun. Here, take this island map, and a few more packs for the road. Got 5 normal packs. Call me from the general store in Milltown when you get there, okay? I'm sure you'll be fine, but I'm still your dad after all. It's Dad Tidon. Apparently, Dad tricked it into a pact in Wayward Woods north of here. Hey, do you want to make a pact with me? Roar. Do you not want to make a pact with me? Roar. Aha, got you. You made a pact with me. Roar. Alright, let's capture something. Hey, we haven't seen one of these since the first one we caught. So, you know what? Why not? Rodask. The masked rodent. Enemy Rodask accepted. Rodask has been recruited. Oh, hold up, you. Hold up. Don't just come charging me like that. Alright. Rodask. Swipe. A clawed swipe. Oh, nighttime, I guess, happened. And Rodask is at full power? Yeah, Rodask is at full health. Okay. Oh, it lets me choose who I send out first. Okay, Rodask, but Swipe is super effective. Oh, perfect. All right, so Rodask is a good matchup. for Primagon. That's neat that it lets me that it asks me. It's kind of weird that they just kind of like just keep jumping out at me. Oh shit. Yeah, they just kind of keep spawning in. I keep running into them by accident. Ambigu, come out here. I need you. Oh man, my monster got infected by Sacret's vile tail. Status effects the worst. They last for the entire battle. Thankfully, monsters are pretty resilient. A few moments away from the heat of battle is all it takes for it to clear up. That being said, maybe I should add an infectious monster to my team to beat high health foes. I still don't know. I still don't know what to feel about the percentages here. 1.21, 1.17. Oh, all right. These things need to stop spawning right in front of me. Oh shit! Its thing learned swipe. How did his thing know swipe suddenly? Was it just using the wrong ability this entire time? Well, that's bullshit. Okay, so even if it's fainted, it still counts as getting the EXP because it swapped in. Because I do have the experience share turned off right now. Pumpkins grow naturally here and are so delicious. If your monster's a little worn down, tell it to rest with Y and feed it some pumpkins. Don't leave your monster behind though. Return him to your side with the same button. The RB button will swap the functionality of the monster action button. You can even have your monster scout foes. Okay. But right now I got one of my things down. And now I need it to stop running into random enemies. Which is kind of hard. When they spawn right out in front of me and charge me. Not really liking that part. Like if they were already spawned in and wandering around, sure, but just kind of randomly spawning in front of you while you're walking. Like either make it random battles or let them spawn around in the world a little bit first. Alright, we healed up. I'm gonna wait before I catch another new thing. Even though I probably should just try catching a whole bunch of things and seeing what I like and building up a team. But kind of don't want to just grab everything right away. Oh, what is that? Did something try to attack me? What was that? Oh boy, I saw the signs and just had to check. Yep, it's a real sea monster, alright, and I barely made it out alive. The only way that beast is going anywhere is if they send a pro tamer. Trust me, stay away. Found an aloe leaf, recovers 30 HP. Sea monsters have been spotted in this area. Please turn back. I would like to, but I'm literally being accosted by like a dozen fucking monsters coming at me. What the shit is this? Seriously, what the fuck? Where all the enemies are coming from? Alright, we got Stagger. Staggers the foe and disrupts them by 1 synergy. Okay. Oh, that didn't do enough damage at all. Yeah, okay. Oh, disadvantageous. Okay. Wait, did it tell me that? No, it only tells you when it's super effective. It doesn't tell you when it's not. So, using the red against the blue is bad. Okay, they're just spawning out of the woodwork and coming at me. What the hell? This is very weird. Yep, get running with X and you can leap over fences. Kid like you could probably do it even better than me. What is this? This is very strange. The way everything just kind of... Alright. Oh, that's what it means on those ramps. Man, those thugs are nothing on us. We own these streets. They ain't got no class, neither bumming around like they do. Those guys are all out here for themselves. We help the little people, and what do we get? Fine cigars, a soft bed, and the luxuries of life. That's real charity right there. You think the boss isn't good with one of the kings for stuff like this? He's gotta be. Ain't no one got a squeaky clean image like the kings do with something shady going on. Hey, we got a shadow. Keep it down. Ah, crap. Who knows what he heard? You kidding? All you guys been going on about been pointless drivel. Don't get your boxes in a bunch. We still don't need some kid messing with us. Another random attack again. damn it, those guys weren't kidding about swimming across. I can't swim and I sure ain't gonna try. Hey kid, if you take care of that bulb on the bridge there, I'll give you what we're looking for in the first place. Watch out, the bridge is slippery when wet. Oh, this is the route that... Okay, so this is for quickly going back and forth. Oh, damn it. Stop spawning in front of me. It was inflicted with infection. Can I get my hands on a pumpkin? There you go. I don't know what those random explosions are out in the open world. Okay. I don't know what this is, but it looks like it's tough. Whalerus. Enemy Whalerus appeared. Whalerus, river boss. It is red. So the thing that we want to face it is the blue, because blue resists the red. We don't have anything that's super effective against it though, but if it has a red attack, we can resist it. Fin slap. Ow, that was 10 whole damage. Oh, Ambigu might just die. All right, no, we resist that at least. We don't have anything super effective against it, though. All right, we're down to only one. It did like 10 damage to us last hit. So, I don't think we can kill it. I don't know. Normal pack? It accepted! Hey! Alright, enemy Whalerus accepted. Whalerus has been recruited. Thanks, kid. You're a real peach. I doubt the boss is going to care much for this thing. It's only got some unintelligible scribbles about monsters. Nothing but garbage. But it's your garbage now, bub. Now I got a split. Got the notebook. Alright, Whalerus, Swallow Water, Fin Slap, Jelly Belly. And it's a brute type, I guess, from the red, or whatever the hell they called that. Swallow Water, replenishing gulp that replenishes 20% of HP. The harsh slap of a thick fin. And the user drums up a 10% defensive boost on its blubber. Okay. I still don't know what any of this means. How do I... How do I heal it, though? Can I not use that healing item I got? Okay, these things need to stop swarming me. Ugh. It really sucks that sitting still is just dangerous because they can just keep attacking. Or spawning in front. Okay, I'm really not liking this overworld system. With they literally spawning in right in front of me, forcing a fight. Whoa, a rare colored one? What does that mean? Did I find a shiny? It had the type advantage boost, of course. Fine, I'll make a pact with it if it's a shiny. Enemy Primagon accepted. Yeah, it is constantly changing colors. So I'm going to assume a shiny. Don't know what that truly means, but... Can my level 1 beat a level 4? Probably not, but I have the perfect attack for it, which apparently the attacks aren't standardized. Since I have a different attack than others have had, and I've seen these things use this swipe before, but only once as well. Yeah, my level 1 beat a level 4. Somehow. And Primagon just shoots up in levels. But yeah, it could also just be radioactive. What are those explosions? Okay, I made it to town, thank God. Oh, hello there, young boy. At times over the past 20 years, I would take a moment to look out at sea. I could always see them watching, the monsters just beyond the shore. Do you feel? They're just staring out from the ocean. No hope lies beyond the shore. That's what everyone says. It's only now at the end of my life that I ask myself, is it really the Apheel that are watching? Oh, what a selfish man I must be. I've spent my life carefree and now burden you with troubling questions like these when you are so young. Enjoy your life, boy. It goes by so much quicker than you can ever imagine. Gotcha, so are you daring me to take that boat? Sir, are you daring me to take that boat and ride out into the unknown and possibly die? Oh, this is a monster. Enemy Nautilus. Salty Spout. I guess I'll just sacrifice Walrus. I'm not doing so hot. Uh-oh. Oh, no! No! The only thing I have left is this. And this has a disadvantage attack. I guess I have to flee. I need a heal, please. I'm in town. Can I stop being attacked now? Where can I heal? I need to heal. Welcome to Milltown, home of the Dew Cave. Oh, Tamer, young Tamer, come over here. Ho! I'm this town's healer. You look like a tamer, but you've never heard of us? No worries though, kid. This here's my Kiri. It's a special type of monster with some pretty amazing magical powers. The king employs us to offer healing service and gives each of us a Kiri from a private breeder. While they're unsuited for combat, they can unleash a wave of powerful healing over your monsters. Unfortunately, it leaves her out cold for a while. I'd be happy to heal your monsters as with my comrades, but to ensure only tamers that truly need to take advantage of Kiri's abilities use them, there is a cost. If that's okay by you, just give me a word and I'll get your team healed up straight away. Yes, please. It'll cost 15 bucks. Do I even have any money? I do. I had 300 bucks. Okay. Hi, Port. Do you recognize me? You probably don't. Your mom and I went to school together as kids. Truly a lot to go on there. I don't really know what that guy Jasper. He's got a silver tongue and seems like a thrill from taking advantage of others. Sorry, I'm not much in the mood for talking today, but please enjoy your local wares and fabulous restaurants. It's a bunch of complicated looking books. They make packs seem simple in comparison. Oh. The map was covering the door out of here. My daughter spends far too much time with her boyfriend. I'm starting to think they're codependent. You're the one of the prospectors? No, you're too young. The town's in the midst of starting up a mining operation, so there's plenty of prospectors about. Pretty exciting. That's something over there. Oh, this thing again. Nautilus approaches. Alright, this thing's pretty strong. Let's see if I can pack it. And accept it. Nautilus has been recruited. Now, I guess that's like a water type or something. I don't know. It's got the green symbol on it, and I already got a green monster, but that's fine by me. Skull Slam, powerful slam from a hardened head. Also, I don't think I have that type. And then the Slime Slap. So that Skull Slam is the one that goes against blues. So that's a good one. And that's also what makes I have a blue attack on you. And you've got my only purple attack, which is a good one to have. No, I guess I did. I have Swipe. It's Tenacity. Okay. Alright, so I need to find the store. Oh, you're one of the prospectors? No, you're too young. This town's in the middle of starting up. Hey, that's what the other one said. Just because you changed the color of your dress, I know who you are. Hey, I recognize you. You're Isaac's son. I haven't seen you in a couple of years. Hope everything's great on the farm. Better remember Dad's quest. Head into the shop and give him a call. Okay. But that wasn't the shop. What? Welcome to the barge. Proud to serve the needs of the common folk and tamer alike, continent-wide. Wait, you don't even have a pack. Well, of course every tamer needs one. You know, I've never met a tamer so young before. I'll make you a deal. Well, make a deal. You make the barge your #1 stop. For packs, and I'll hook you up with a fine Gultovi leather pack, free of charge. Now, keep in mind, it's a rough world out there. You'll lose everything in your pack if you get taken out by a monster, so be sure to store any valuables in the mini bank on your left. Oh, the phone. There's one just outside to the right by the doorway. Alright, so now I have the bag. So the aloe leaf I picked up, I can now use. I couldn't have used it before. And if you get knocked out, you drop all your items. Okay. Normal pack, then aloe leaf. Kid, welcome to the barge. I'm on the market for some packs. Tamer? Yes, I would like some more packs to refill my slots. So far I don't know how many monsters I can have. Oh, 1 of 8. You can hold 8 monsters. Okay. It's a gauntlet for those with flying monsters. Hey, kiddo, is that you? You made it there without trouble? What, gangsters? They swam across the river. Well, I guess so long as you didn't have to deal with them, huh? Well, thanks for checking in. I'll let you go for now, but call me every once in a while. Okay? Good luck. Ah, what an exciting time. Kid, this will put a Windy Providence on the map. Well, bigger on the map at least. Oh, hi there. Any advice for a guy hopelessly in love? Ha! I too find that funny.
Can't wait to get to work. Those mines are gonna make some real cash. I finally made a name for myself.
It's the domesticated monster of burden, Laban. At ease, Laban. Oh boy, making all food the town sells to those passing through to go to Isaac's farm is a lot of hard work. We can't afford the best of equipment here, but we always make do, or we usually do. It seems everyone is buzzing around now that the prospectors are in town. Even the mayor has been acting strange. The new kings take some getting used to. They'll regularly stop by, speak with the leaders, speak with the people, give advice, and generally seem to want everyone to be happy and have their needs met. Although, maybe that's just our king. King Dana to the east seems a little cold, and Mao to the west seems to have a lot of health issues and keeps himself to himself a bit more. A smaller fire for cooking lighter dishes. Everyone's so excited. I'm not sure about what. The only one that should be excited here is me. They think the prospectors just came out of nowhere. I'm going to own this town. Found the normal path. Found a storklip feather. Okay, so since you can choose who you send out, I don't have to keep the other one up front. Ooh, Vile Tail. Not 1 HP. How dare you? I guess I'll swap so I don't get killed by the infection. So I'll go back to this and I'll make you the leader again since you are my first one. Since whoever's first does not come out in combat first, since you can choose who to send out. So considering I can have so many monsters on a team and I can choose how I start the fights. No more pack and some gold. It definitely feels like there's some fights are going to be really difficult considering how much advantages it gets me. Little Devil. I just wish I knew where or if you get to store monsters later. Alright, what was purple good against? Purple was good against green, right? Alright, defensive boost. Swallow water to heal. Alright, I heal for 4. Do one less. Can I out... I boosted my defense. Can I out heal it? I guess not really. What? Damn it, Walrus. Wait, why are you hurt? What? Wait, why? Oh, wait. Did these not fully heal? Were they only revived, but they weren't fully healed? Or did we take that much damage across the whole team so far? Normal pact. Scoffed at it. Okay. Alright, it's down to 1. Ouch. No, I don't have that many left. I'll try one more pact and then we'll have to kill it. And accept it. Okay. Biolat accepted. So the guy who revives doesn't revive, he just kind of like heals them up and then you gotta heal them the rest of the way? That sucks. I guess you just need to use items more? Wait, can I use items on... Okay, you can heal up anything. Okay, so you can heal up something even if it's fainted. Skull Slam. Powerful hardened attack. Yeah, and then mischievous spell. So, but what do I get? I guess, but that costs more money. So far I haven't done anything besides found some random money in the grass. So, if the Pokemon Center or the Monster Healer doesn't fully heal your team, and it costs money to heal your team, then unless there's a way of permanently getting money, that's a losing strategy. Okay. I don't like having part of my team still out. But I guess I do just need to level more. Maybe I should turn the experience share on, considering how long it might take. I don't remember the color matchup still. Okay, so not that. Okay, so if it touches me or my monster, it initiates a fight. What's the new item again? No, he did fully heal. Just my team got hurt while I was doing other things. Okay. Alright, let me go to settings then. I'll put party EXP on. Considering how big the party gets and how much I have to grind each one. I do need to apparently level up. Still unsure where I'm actually supposed to be going. Alright, normal pack, some gold. Normal pack, some gold. So you can find some more stuff on the floor. It's the harmless monster Oppo. Stay safe, Oppo. Normal packs. Jelly Belly. Oh, the Jelly Belly thing. They're saying limit? Some of them are saying limit. So the limit is at level 9. So there is a level lock system. Oh my god, stop getting in front of me. Okay, so yeah, level 9 is the max what they're locked at, which kind of sucks, but sure. I thought I turned those off. But that's fine. We'll see what the game actually wants out of me. Still not a fan of things just kind of hitting me out of nowhere constantly, like they just spawn in. Oh, enemy Harv skin. Okay, so that was a fake pumpkin. Might file that. Normal packed. This thing. Get accepted. Alright, harp skin. And then owl leaf. So piercing gaze. It's blue special attack. A harrowing gaze that drops magic and defense by 20%. And swipe. Alright, I gotta go find out what the actual, like, next part of the plan is. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? We're talk about the mine, but there's nothing else there. Haven't even seen the mine? Is it daring me to take the boat? 'Cause I don't think there's anything else much out here. I know I need to go see the king and give the treasure to him, but oh, here we go. Whoa there, boy. We're doing some pretty sensitive work here. This equipment, it's fragile. Stay back in town now. I can't afford to lose time dealing with nosy folk like you.
Boss, the place is absolutely loaded. We've got at least 200,000 grams worth of mineral zephyr on the surface alone.
Daniel, keep it down. We're trying to get a good deal under the contract. Don't go shouting something like that.
Sorry, boss.
Listen, kid, can you keep your mouth shut? Last thing we need is for Jasper to know about this. Everyone's out for themselves in this business. We'll be working for less than minimum wage if Jasper finds out how valuable this place really is. Here, take 100 gold so you can grab whatever loose on the cave floor. Just stay quiet and get back to town until we're done. Nope, not good. Oh boy, I just keep screwing up.
I swear it's my first year at the job.
Some monsters plain outrank others in inherent power. You'd think general power level would be a good indication of a monster's power, but it's a powerful monster at level 10 will still beat a level 10 Rodask easily. Hey, don't you talk shit about my Rodask. Okay, so I found out the mine secrets. Now they want me to go back to town, they said? Sure. The prospectors are nearly done?
That's great. Jasper, what do you mean, Jasper? Why would they be dealing with... Oh, crap. Can you come with me? Listen. It's all legal in black and white. You can't argue with the paperwork. You're the only store in town. You scalp and charge us ridiculous amounts of money. We could barely afford food for our kids. You would own the mine too. What? Jasper's gonna own the mine? Of course I'm gonna own the mine, you damn peasants. Why, you all angry because you didn't think of it first? Because you lost a good deal when I was the one fast and smart enough to get in and out before you? That's just the law of nature. You cowards know the law of nature is two crabs fighting with knives. Think forward thinkers and entrepreneurs, go-getters. It's people like me who reap the rewards. The mayor was going to sign it. The deal was supposed to be ours. The king himself agreed we should own it all. We should all reap the rewards of your work. We'll finally be on the map. We'll all be wealthy. Too bad. You were all too weak to reach out and take it. Now it's all mine. Don't you worry. I'll be sure you pay at least a little something to work for me. I'll be sure to at least pay you at least a little to work for me. You'll afford to feed your children. That's what you want, right? You annoying, nosy child. You think having a monster makes you untouchable, don't you? Ha! I'm a forward thinker. Do you really think a man like me wouldn't be prepared for trouble like you?
Enemy approaches. I still don't know the matchups for this yet. I just know that's good against the blue. So let's not have a blue type in case it has that type of attack, I guess. Harvest Skin. Piercing Gaze. Envelop. Disadvantageous. Okay. Alright, let's swap. Into the tougher one. That I know it has a hard time hurting. And we just hit it nice and hard. Whatever this is. Krissa. But we have a super effective attack. Yay.
Damn you, punk! Damn all of you, you're up beneath me. Just bottom feeders grasping for crumbs. You'll never make it without me. You better run, Jasper. You better pray I don't catch you. You think you can own us? You think you can starve our kids? David was right about you.
What that kid did to your monster, I'm gonna do to you. And then we kill the man.
Dad, wait! Nah, fuck you, kid. I'm out of here. Oh shit, Lapras is on my tail. Ah!
He's fucking dead.
Dad! Kid, well, this is a bit odd. Have you noticed your monsters aren't growing beyond the 10th level? Well, that's because you need to level up as a tamer to have the monsters respect you enough to grow as more powerful as they can be. Each town has a chief tamer you can defeat to break the next limit, but, well, ours was Jasper. So while this isn't exactly the way things should be done, you just became a level 1 tamer. Your monsters will now go freely to the 20th level. Additionally, as your monsters level up and face new challenges, you'll gain respect points. Those points come in handy later in your career as a tamer, trust me. Be sure to seek the chief in Crossroads Town if you wish to grow further.
Wow, I murdered a gym leader. Alright, let's get our party hit up. Oh, here we go. Notebook. Will beats, so blue beats red, red beats purple, purple beats green, green beats yellow, and yellow beats blue. Okay. And then reverse order that for... You know what? I'm just going to do this. I'll keep this on the side for myself. now I can't forget for later. Deliver gift to the human kingdom, to the humanism, humanism kingdom. Okay, so this is like a Pokedex. Primegon are useful for beasts of burden. They can often be seen pulling carts over the Crown Island. Unfortunately, their stubborn nature makes keeping a breeding population almost impossible. Most would-be Primegon owners have no choice but to pay a local tamer to collect on their behalf. Ambigu. Constantly morphing from one form to form, it seems most comfortable in a cephalopod-like shape. It constantly seeks metallic material to consume and incorporate into itself. Krissa. They seem to possess an incredible ability to mystify and confuse those lost deep in the forest, carefully twirling and reflecting light across its body. They aim to bedazzle whatever beings happen to pique their interest. So there's a weight, 2 feet tall, 80 pounds, about the fourth of the size of a human. And then I guess it's type. And then I guess the stats on the bottom are like it's what it would grow into. So Ambigu's got some pretty good baseline stats. Attack, magic attack, speed, defense, special defense, and I don't know what. Oh, and the last one's HP, I think. So this thing's gonna have good speed and special attack and special defense. Okay. Primegon has decent enough defense and HP, but low specials. Okay, that makes sense. Cheeton's got no magic. But some good speed. Walrus is anything but speed. Nautilus is pretty good too. Rorask is not bad. Decent speed, good attack. Oh, whatever attack now, I guess. Harvest Skin. This creature will burrow into the earth and sleep all day, emerging only at night. However, they will happily spring to life in order to hack away at any careless pumpkin eater monsters. Harvest Skin enjoy a diet of pumpkin, which they harvest roughly nightly, and sleeping Rodask, which they also harvest nightly. Biolat. Biolat form small groups of 2 to 3 brothers or sisters and roam the grassy plains of the Windy Province. They regularly run at humans and larger monsters alike. Often seen as troublemakers, they take glee in burning flowers. To Biolat, there is no more resourceful sight than a rose bush ablaze. Alright, so I'm assuming I have to go back to the caves now that they finished doing their thing and I can go inside. But before I do that, I'm going to close the window and turn on some lights. I'll be right back. Alright, so far this has been an interesting pokey-like. It does feel a little bit rough, though. Like, it doesn't have... It has symbols for a lot of things, but it doesn't have words. So, like, it's got the name of the attacks, but then you have the stats, and the stats are represented by symbols instead of, like, a word or an abbreviation for you to understand them a bit better. And some of the symbols, like, I get, like, once you think, like, this is a shield versus a sword, that's attack and defense, and the magic is, like, pluses, like a shiny magic, and then the magic defense is a giant plus in brackets, or a cross for special defense. And the two arrows would be, like, fast forwarding, so those are for speed. But still, it's kind of weird. Also, like, the names or the types are just colors with some symbols on it, and there's no wording to, like, connect it, like a symbol for fire, and they just say fire type, and you go, ah, okay, I know what it is. It's got the word written right on it. I have 7 things. I want to know if I can deposit these or what I'm supposed to do with these later. Alright, let's go into the cave. Oh. Shoryu! Chisel shrimp. It is yellow, so unstable. So ambigu is good for this. Oh, absorb. Absorbs 1 synergy to restore 30% HP. Okay. Where does the synergy show up at? So I guess the most important thing is trying to find out where the synergy is even marked off at. Nope. And the damn things just keep spawning and attacking. It really does suck. Enemy Gorgon. Or Gorgem. Now that's a Metroid. That's just a Metroid. I'll take it. Even though I need like more brute things, I guess. I don't know. Oh, all right. Enough with spawning them right in front of me and they instantly attack me. This is what I mean by the game is rough. Like, this shouldn't be happening. If I just fought something that spawned from this particular spawning point, there should be a cooldown on it. It shouldn't just, I get out of combat and another one's already spawned attacking me. Like, what are we doing on this one? Jaws. Jaws. Yeah, that thing hits hard. You know what? Normal packed it. Join me. Enemy Jaw is accepted. Party full. Monsters sent to the farm. Okay, so your dad's farm gets the leftover ones. Okay. Too bad I didn't get a choice to swap him out for something I already had. Because I would have swapped him out for Walrus. A Railrus. You didn't actually have one of the attacks I'm looking for. Raw gems. Do you raise that? Huh. That's back to the beginning. So where is the path then? Or is this just a dead end for now and I have somewhere else to go? Oh, I guess it is just a dead end for now then. Oh, wait. Wait, huh? I pushed the bolt. Oh, I flooded it. Okay. And then it just sent me back to start. I'm stuck. Uh-oh. Wait, what? Huh? That was weird. I don't know what's going on. Well, I'm glad I didn't get... No, it just did it again. Yeah, okay, I don't know what's going on, but that rock is bricking things. I didn't raise water enough, however. I had to click that rock to move it, right? Alright, so the answer is go back and push that rock, but hopefully it... There it goes. It just didn't like me doing it from the front. It just locked everything in place. Well, I guess it's a good thing they cleaned out the mine before I absolutely flooded it. No, this is not good. Even though it is a malicious type, it doesn't have a malicious attack. Unlike Biolat. Got a raw gem and instantly locked in a fight. No, that looks like a fight. Alright, we gotta go back and heal. Everyone's getting pretty beat up and I don't have any extra aloe. It also looks like the experience sharing does in fact split all EXP gained between all pals. Or why did I call it pals? Oh god. Between all monsters. So if you have it off, it goes all in the one. But if you have it, so it's slower leveling everything with it being split like that. But you do get multiple things getting the experience at the same time. So kind of good that way.
What the? There's a kitty here. On our turf? Bad enough we got these mobster suits messing with us. We've been working on draining this damn cave for too long. I ain't gotta move an inch. I ain't letting some kid push us around either. Yeah, let's mess him up. We'll show the boss who's still worth it. We ain't too weak for some kid.
Green thing, so Biolat, which honestly Biolat is pretty fucking good. Taking out the Salaskipper and Rodera.
Screw you, kid. You're gonna pay for that one day, mark my words. The boss is gonna make you all pay.
Oh, there's a gem there. So, you finally stopped Jasper, that greedy bastard. Not to mention you gave those low-life cave squatters a bad day. There aren't enough people out there fighting for what's right these days. I just wanted to say, keep it up, Port. Name's David, by the way. See you around. Enemy Gualop? Get him, Rodask. Swipe him. Oh, it hurt itself, huh? Interesting. Have here, Gualop. Ooh, you're new. Enemy Drangus. Something with a blue attack. Was it Harvest Skin that knew a blue attack? Yeah. Oh, Piercing Gaze doesn't count. Make a pact with them. Enemy Dragoness accepted. And it goes to the farm. Oh, okay, that's neat. The Hyena Triple Hunter. Because it's got 3 heads. Fucking wrecked. I'll take one, why not? Although this time when we're sending it to the farm, we're sending it to the farm upstate. This is the farm west state. Yo ho!
Well, what do you know? A fellow tamer. Wait, hold on. Oh, looks like that predator monster isn't around right now. A few tamers and I have a campsite set up north, not too far from here. Come on over. We'll fill you in. So lately there's been a Tanuk Rook running rampant, terrorizing anyone that strays from the main path here in Desperado Province. Normally, Tanuk Rook hanging out in the deep woods north of here, but this one's clearly filled to the brim with ambition. The main thing to remember, and I know I don't need to tell you a fellow tamer this, but people gotta stick to the beaten path unless they're ready to get hopelessly lost and attacked by ravenous beasts. The roads and signs exist for a reason. Oh, so here we are. This is a tamer camp. You'll find them scattered across the land. That'll be a great place to rest up and exchange intel and rumors with other tamers. We actually decided to stick around a little longer today and keep an eye out for that Tanuka Crook. But unfortunately, he's smart enough to realize he'd been in over his head if he messed with us. Anyway, tamer, stay alert and stay safe. Oh, you're headed to see the king of humanism? You want to follow the road north from here. Make a pit stop in the crossroads town to rest up. Then follow the path from the northeast of the kingdom. Here, I'll mark it on your map. A warm fire. Nothing's better for a weary tamer. When you start the fire, you can camp next to it and heal up. Be sure to pick up some camp logs in Crossroads Town so you can get rest on the go. Out of territory monsters are just the worst. I'm sort of surprised the Dragoness hasn't scared him back home yet. They've had dragon's blood, you know. They warned me, time to get hopelessly lost. The Tanuk Crook has appeared, the forest terror. It is a purple thing. I don't think I even have anything with a brute attack. Oh, I guess Gorgem does. Oh, it's level 34.
Ah, okay. It's level 34. It's extra dangerous. It's not just a stronger monster that you can fight. Haha, look at this. It's like, no, this one will whoop you. It will one-shot your team.
Yeehaw, I got a big one. Wallet make a fine chow for monsters, but they're usually too spicy for human consumption. That is, unless you feed one a diet of laty milk for a week. Then their spice is just right. Sorry, little fella. Ah, no. Is that the bad thing? No, that's not the big bad thing. That's the thing I caught before. Yeah, okay. The Dringus. There you go. Whalrus has the blue attack. The will attack, that's what it's called. You ever feel bad about the monster Apo? Wait, you don't know about Apo? You're coming from Winnie Providence. You must know small grazing monster Apo well. I mean, I have seen one, yes. Well, most get stricken by a fungus and turn into Laz sooner or later, but those that don't are said to be able to transform into a fairly powerful monster using a, what was it called? Super Grow? A curious formula that can supercharge plant-like monsters. The great thing about transformation items is that if you use them in battle, their effect is temporary, but using them outside of battle makes the change permanent. Monsters really are amazing. I bet there are even more transmutation items out there yet to be discovered. Desperado Cattle. Oh, it's level 10. Damn. Yeah, this thing's attack just kills it anyway. Yeah, I don't know what. We'll keep playing. I don't know if this is something I'm gonna actually stream. We'll see what the rest, what some more of the game is like for a little bit longer. But this might not be something that I stream, and just something that I do on my own. Also, why am I being? I'm in town. Why am I being attacked? Get these fucking things out of here. I'm literally in town. Fuck off. I swear, I saw this terrifying girl walking through town the other day. She looked like the fire in her eyes could kill a man dead if she tried hard enough. Okay, yeah, why am I being attacked in town?
Dewsurp is my only friend. Thankfully, we share the same vices. Ha! It's the Dewsurp. It's staring very wide-eyed, smiling at nothing in particular. Howdy, Dewsurp. Things are just spawning on that mat. What the hell? Enemy something appeared. It's a question mark, which means it's a naturally occurring wild crossbreed, never before discovered. If you tame it, feel free to name your new discovery. Enemy something accepted. Full party, monster sent to the farm. Question mark has been recruited. Okay. Wait, I'm still being attacked inside the houses? What is this? What the fuck is this? What? I don't understand. Why am I being attacked inside the town? Like, I'm in a house now and I'm still being attacked behind us. What's going on? Is this a buggy mess or what the fuck is going on? Is this supposed to be happening?
This damn kid came out of nowhere messing with us. I swear next time I see him I'm gonna tear him a new...
Hey! There's a little hooligan right now. You little shit, I'm gonna tear your head clean off. These guys giving you trouble, Port?
Damn it, that other guy, slightly bigger hooligan. Get them.
Enemy approaches. Something green and it looks big and mean. Alright. Get it. Level 65! Well, I guess I'm just gonna get wiped? Yeah, okay. No, the only option is to run in fear. Okay.
Boss, they're waking up.
Beth! Let us go. What do you want with us?
You slither around acting like you're some sort of savior, trying to convince everyone that they'll succeed just by listening to their heart, just by working with others. It's sick how you think that you're helping people, but all the time they've started to turn their back on a loudmouth like you, haven't they? And to think that someone like you would let your skills be bought. I would be disappointed, but it's no surprise that all the sugary promises you spew are fake. Money, power, they're what everyone really wants. Even you, David.
What are you talking about? I'm not working for anyone. And here you are, surrounded by your hired thugs to protect yourself. You're lecturing me about selling out?
These men. They're weak. They trust anyone with enough coin. They aren't strong enough to fight for themselves. I'm not like them. I'm not a pawn. Those who think they can control me with money and power will taste their own blood and wash it down with my hatred. I bow to no one, no lord, no king, not anyone, and never again. Acting out of the good of your heart, such lies. I won't be convinced by your fake altruism, David. Now talk. You must be working with someone. I'll find the truth, one way or another. Talk, David. Tell me who sent you. Tell me who dares to try to steal what I've suffered to obtain. Tell me what I need to know. How to find them. How to kill them. Or I will kill this puny little friend of yours. A 14-year-old child, by the way. And you will watch him bleed out on the floor before your very eyes. There's no way I'd let you do that. Don't mind me. I'm just going to free myself. You can keep beating the kid, though. Port, are you okay? That was Beth. I'm sure you don't need to tell you that. She's bad news. She's nothing but a power-hungry tyrant who thinks anyone who can't fend for themselves is worthless. Hypocrite. She goes on about how people can't trust anyone to lead them. And then she hires a bunch of muscle like that. Amazon, it's okay, buddy. We're gonna be okay. It was just a little blood. Port, I'm sorry you got dragged into this. Humanism Kingdom is a ways north of Crossroads Town, and with any luck, away from this mess. I would go with you, but someone's got to fight for the people who can't. Someone like me and Amazon. Hooray! But if Beth's still in town, I don't think she's going to hold back next time we meet. I'm not ready to take her on directly. Let's rest here for the night. We both need to patch ourselves up a bit anyway. Here, we can set up camp. I'll help with patching your wounds up, don't worry. The mountain here is full of monsters, but I think with Osmond and your monsters with us, we won't be in any danger. The last Storklift is heading out for the night. Do you see that, Port? Do you ever wonder how far they can see that high up in the sky? I wonder if they can see over the horizon, beyond the clouds, past where we can see to more peaceful lands. It's hard to believe that the world can be peaceful sometimes. There's a lot of loss and grief in this world. You have to hang on to little miracles, or they'll still slip away. Like Osmond. I found him when I felt like I would never be whole again, and he's been by my side ever since. The two of us are loners, you know? We don't have much, but we have each other. Port, are you tired? Let's get some rest. It's been a long day. All right, something big out in the ocean. Was it a dream? It's this egg from the colossal growing monster. Oh, you're awake. I hate to ditch you so early in the morning, but I gotta run. I'll see you again, Port. Got dream egg. Oh, and then it just popped me back in town? Okay.
Or have the monsters stopped spawning in town yet? I guess so. Is the growth of your monster slowing down? The chief tamer Devon is just north of town. I must warn you though, he's very tough. Kid, welcome to the barge. Alright, normal packed, aloe leaf, campfire for healing outside. Shore shush. Sushi made from signature Milltown Shore U-tail. 150 HP. 100 HP. A move orb containing a stat leveling move equalize. So I guess it takes your stats and resets them. Big old chunk of meat heals 400. Ultra rare. Reduces the difference between a monster's level and your highest party level by a quarter. Okay, so if you get a low level monster, you can give it ultra rare and you can boost it by a quarter of. Okay. Well, let's get some normal packs and a campfire. What I need to do is be able to contact the farm, I guess. Or can this just... It's a domesticated monster bird in Laban. It is Laban. Alright, so you don't ride this or anything. Did you know we have our very own Roost Courier service? It's great. I can visit my friends in Appleton and Forbeck. They're just a Storklift right away. Storklift can even deliver monsters you've sent somewhere else to you if your party is full. Just be sure to register with the mailman on the second floor of the building. Okay, there you go. That will answer my question. Oh, it's you, Port, right? This is the Roost Courier service. We use monsters called Storklifts to carry packages from one place to the next. That's how I got that rowdy monster of yours to you. I guess I should trust Isaac. You're still in one piece. You're free to use our services if you want. We can pick up packages or monsters for you from around the island. Just approach any Storklift and they'll be able to fly you to any town you've reached, or retrieve monsters that were sent back to the farm. I hope you enjoy using Storklift. They're really wonderful monsters. Come on, Bob. Alright, so I got a Jaws. Move Dissolve. Dragnus, Hyena, and then this thing. Alright, the shiny one can go out of the party for now. This thing is interesting but can leave. This thing can get out. The Metroid can leave as well. Level 7. I can see its stats, but I can't see its moves, so that just kind of doesn't mean anything to me. All around pretty decent, except in health pool. Also really good, but it has incredibly low health. But that still looks really good though. I don't understand it, but whatever. There have been all sorts of shady folks about recently. Those men in suits can't be up to anything good, but they slink about. Silver Dash. Dashes around to boost speed, 10%. Dark Tooth. A vicious dark tooth bites the foe. Okay, that's another shady one. This town's a place for people from all over. We got lots of talented folks and lots of folks looking for work. We've also got a bunch of hooligans every now and again, but just like anyone else, they leave as soon as they come. I guess I should just challenge some more things while I'm here. This is the thing that hurts itself. I gotta name this thing. Ouch, yeah, okay, never mind. This thing mostly just hurts itself. Yeah, I guess it's just kind of like heading around and grinding some stuff up to be able to match everything else. I don't know what level this dribbling is going to be. Well, I'm nowhere near the max level, but I guess I don't have to be. But I guess I will name... I will name this thing... what should I name this thing then? Its species doesn't have a name. Ooh, I know. Fox die. thing hasn't learned any other attacks. Surprised. But we'll probably be taken out by this thing anyway, so we do have to swap. I don't have any other blue thing then. Ouch. The damn things are just right in town still. Get out of here. Where was the heal guy? He was just up here, right? Yeah. Campfire logs and some more money. Hey there, Tamer. Heard I was the chief tamer of this town, huh? Well, you heard right. Certified by King Tenna 2 years ago. I keep my monsters in tip-top shape fighting off dangers, but I rarely fight other tamers lately. They're just so boring. I do have a job to do, however. Chiefs are here to challenge tamers and help them earn the respect of their monsters. Must have towards them to grow properly. You may have noticed your monsters aren't growing beyond the 20th level. If you can take me out, though, they'll realize you're really a cut above. Just to be clear, you of course understand that when you fight a chief, the winner takes one of the loser's monsters. Though, right? If you're cool with that, just let me know. Okay. So what level is this shit gonna be then? If he raises the max level 20, last time some of my team was max level. I guess I'll wander a bit more and look what's around. Nice try, Hina. Stega, go! Nice. Oh, hey there, Tamer. My Stega's hardcore, right? It just trampled that Hina no prob. When your monsters are strong, sometimes they can destroy a foe in one hit. In those situations, monster scouting can be a lot more fun than getting into a full battle. Everyone knows to make the monsters sit using Y, but if you press the RB, you can swap that action that button performs. Once you've chosen the scouting option that looks like Y, you can command your monster to charge forward if the enemy's in sight. If there's an enemy in sight, bam, your monsters will tackle it head first. Of course, if you overestimate the power of your monster friend, you will have it pissed off wild monster to deal with. But let's just focus on the success. Alright, let's give it a shot then. Wait, fireball. Oh, okay. What is that up there? It's eating a pumpkin. Okay, so you can just tell your thing to just blast. Interesting. Yep, we finally bred a brute lady. The damn things can even breathe fire. This world is rough. Go ahead and look northeast of our very ranch. What do you see? Well, I'll tell you what you see. The scared Providence. A very place a war broke out only 20 years ago. My daughter, then my wife. I lost them to a criminal armed with a monster. I wake up every damn night to that nightmare. My son, though, will have the tools to defend himself. We pretend we live in a civil world. My son will leave the nest one day with a powerful monster by his side. Me with blood, sweat, and tears here on my ranch. I'm sorry to go a little off the rails, kid, and I'm honestly a little riled up today. One of our non-fire-breathing laity got loose, and I just know some Hina out there is looking chops at her. It was my son's favorite of the herd, but we lost it out east. If you can track her down, I'll have a token of my appreciation. Alright, wasn't enough to actually just take it out in one hit, but it did damage it, I guess? Yeah, okay, I can at least damage it. So, what's that fireball? Is there charges to fireball? Or fireball just turns them into money? What? Oh, I can't blast those, okay. Alright, so you have to find a group. Enemy Hina approaches. Ouch. Luckily, it hurt itself enough where I can just take it out then. Yeah, there's no PP, so there's no reason not to just use your best move against it. Chomp. Alright, it does have a new attack. So dashes around, vicious dark tooth bites the foe, and a powerful chomp. Fat slam. That would hurt. Laddie is saved. Back to the farm for you, lady. Even though it ran off in the wrong direction. Whoa there, Tamer. Looking to mix things up with the trade? I'm looking for Echelk. Yep, we finally bred a brute Lati. Alright, I saved one, but it wasn't one that mattered.
Oi, welcome stranger to the Betts Ranch. These here are signature Lati, not quite like the common domesticated Lati. These are a special breed. I sure do love each one. Pot and I raise them straight from the egg. Nothing's more peaceful than brushing my monstrous friends.
Found the normal pact. That looked different than a normal pact, but okay. Found gual chop. I guess it's this thing. I found a pork chop of it. Damn, it spawned another pack right after I picked up the first one, I think. Nope, it's one of these things. Let's see, what level is one of these things? A Stegas. Doesn't say. It's blue though. Level 9, okay. Ooh. It also has a special attack. Let's capture this thing. This might be a good replacement for Rodask. Enemy Stega accepted. Slap scales. Slaps the foe with hard scales. User loses some magic resistance. And Stampede, power 7. Damn, alright, yeah. Relentless Stampede, massively unstoppable. It's not just unstoppable, it's massively unstoppable. Also, I don't like that X in the ground. That X seems suspicious. Also, nothing spawning here is also suspicious. I don't know what that is, but let's find out. Hopefully it's not unstoppable. Golpengle. The Shelled Terror. Level 8. No, we're fine. Crush Claw. Damn. All right. Well, we might lose Whalers here, but I'm fine with that. Roadass, give it a tap. Normal pact. Scoffed at it, no. Damn it, I did kill it. Oh well. I'll capture the next one. Like this one. Get him, Stega. Slap up the scales. This one wants to join in the pact. Join me. Okay, well, with this many down, we'll start heading back. Nope, another new one. Volter. One shot its ass. Oh. Damn it. Domagon. That looks like Agumon. I just like how it has a giant hammer, a giant King DDD hammer. Enemy Domagon accepted. Damn it, I think it keeps disappearing. Maybe it's a ghost. Alright, we'll take Roadask. Can take a break. We'll place that with the Stega. Whalorus will probably go to. Maybe I'll just keep this in the party just because it has a level right now. and I kind of want to just fight the guy. Alright, let's see. Save. Let's see how strong he is. I'm assuming he's going to be like 15 or above, but Atlas Beetle. I don't know who has a blue attack. I think Rodas doesn't. It's level 11. Alright, that's fine. Spell Slap. Cobero. That's a cobra and a berry. Relentless Stampede. Oh, that hurt. Damn, alright, buddy. Alright, Fox die, finish him off. Ouch. Fine, if that was disadvantageous, then Dark Tooth will finish you. Arachna Ruby? Oh, perfect. We have the type advantage here. Damn, nice work. Well, there you go. Certified as next level tamer. And monsters can grow beyond their previous limits. And of course, I haven't forgotten our deal. Enjoy my old friend Cobero. Oh, he must be back at the box. Maybe the fact that this thing is shining doesn't mean it's shiny. Maybe this means that there's a way of breeding this thing into a different type. So instead of it being a will type, you could make it any other type by breeding it or something. Maybe that's what that means. Salivate, leers and drools. Foe speed drops 10%. Swipe, a clawed swipe. Alright, not really anything good in that attack. Ooh, we got a new ability on Nautilus. Cluster Stab. Stabs the various collected sharp parts. Okay. Nautilus is slightly stronger special than physical attacker, but they're very close, actually. Petal Imprint. Special attack, which is actually a bit less than its regular attack. Magical Petals sear the foe. Attack plus 10%. Drops enemy speed 15%. Damn, alright. 6 power for that too. And then swipe. Claw swipe. Alright, well, I'm going to save here. So this is still kind of rough. I'm not sure about this. I don't know if I should do like another stream of this, or should just go to a different game. I think I might play this on my own and see what I think about it. And then maybe I can come back and stream more if I like it or not. Or maybe just finish playing this on my own. It's an interesting Pokemon game, but it's still, like I said, it feels very rough. Like I'm just kind of wandering everywhere. And I'm unsure. I'm unsure yet. So I'll play this probably a little bit on my own. And if I like it a bit more, if I learn more about the game, I'll come back and bring this on stream. But this might just be a one-off. Depending if I like it or not. So I'll be back again. I don't know if I'll be back again tomorrow. I don't even know if I'll be back again Sunday night. Like I've been streaming on Sunday nights. I'm unsure. So I might stream on the weekend. I don't know if I'll have the time to do so. But if anything, I'll be back on at least Monday night. And I'll pull out some other newer games and give a couple of the games in my library playthrough. If I find one that I really like, we'll give that a full stream. And if I don't, we'll just go back and we will continue. I'll do a little bit more of Etrian Odyssey, a little bit more of Blue Prince. And I also need to go back to that Skyrim file I was playing before. While I was pretending to be old Grim, so I can do a little bit more of the RP of him a bit. And then there's also games like Fire is Good, suggested last time, Ori and the Blind Forest. There's also Pseudo Regalia that I started in one stream and just never went back to, which is not because I didn't like it, it's just I don't know why, I just never gone back to it yet. So there's a lot of other stuff to do, so don't worry, I'll be back again soon. Maybe not this weekend, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you all for watching, everybody, and I'll see you all next time.